Host Larry Marble. Thanks so much for joining us today on one of our 14 affiliate stations. We're brought to you proudly each and every day by D&D Farm and Ranch. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at corn, beans, and wheat, courtesy of John Tuggle & Company, Corpus. A quiet trade saw corn futures down a couple of cents, while beans rallied to end 14 higher. KC Wheat added 9. There were hints of less rain this week in Argentina, but the topic has been about the return, its course, particularly with the big crops of corn and soybeans in Brazil. USDA announced overnight flash sales to an unknown destination. Many times that's the Communist Chinese. 3.9 million bushels of corn and 4.8 million bushels of soybean. The Rio Grande Valley has mostly missed rains, while the Corpus Christi area got an average of around 1/2 inch, with larger amounts as you move to the coast and on to Houston. Corpus Christi's public elevator is tendering this next Wednesday for another round of donation milo and wheat to African countries, this one for 1.5 million bushels of milo for March 2030 shipment. Corpus Christi's public elevator in Archer Daniels Midland open for milo trucks this week, 8 to 4:45. Cargill, Houston, and the Andersons are open today and closed tomorrow and Saturday, 7 to noon. For help marketing your grains, it's John Tuggle & Company, Corpus, 361-852-5207. Neighbor, yesterday afternoon on the 25th, about 4:30 p.m., Cousin Brian Lensman called me, and he was pretty shook up. He told me that Granddad Benno was in a bad way and that Granddad Benno wanted him to do the market report with him and I on the phone. It was one of the hardest things that I've ever had to participate in, because we know that Granddad's probably not going to be on earth very much longer. In fact, today he and Shirley are celebrating their 66th wedding anniversary, and I'm going to air this livestock market report, even though it pained me to do it. And it took everything that Brian and I had in us to get it done. Here goes. We are on the line with Cousin Brian Lensman from Seguin Cattle Company. Cousin Brian, how'd the sale go?
Well, I'm sitting here with old Granddad. All right, Larry. Hold on. Give me a second. Compose myself.
Go ahead. Take your time.
All right, Larry. Sitting here with old Granddad. Ended up with 427 head of cattle today. Quality not that deep just because of the rain, and you really can't compare the market to last week, but the pack of cows 3 to 4 better. Those 2 to 3 weight steers, $1.15 to $2.05. 3 to 4 weights, $1.02 to $2.10. 4 to 5 weights, $1.05 to $2.14. 5 to 6 weights, $1 to $1.61. When you get to the heifer mates, 2 to 3 weights, $1.37 to $1.90. 3 to 4 weights, $1 to $1.88. 4 to 5 weights, $1.02 to $1.79. On the cow end, you call those good utility commercial cows from 70 to 86 cents, with cutters 52 to 69, canners 39 to 52. Top end of the bulls, $1.13 today, with got a few palpated cows off 500 to 875, and that was middle-aged cows.
Good. What did the sheep and goats do?
Sheep and goats ended up with 434 head of them. I mean, you know, the market is still plenty strong as long as you got the good fat kids, those good nannies, $130 to $330, with the kid goats bringing up to $275. And when you get to those Dorper ewes, $130 to $185, with those good lambs bringing from $270 to $280. So, you know, the market's plenty good. And we got a little rain, so there's going to be some picking. So, you know, I think this thing's going to slow down a little bit here. And we got stock shows all kicking off starting next week. So, right. You know, it's coming to February and March market.
All right. Now, Brian, you're with your dad there, Granddad Benno. I'd like for you to tell him that I love him.
He's right here listening. Hold on, Larry.
Go ahead.
Hello, Larry.
Hello, Granddad. How are you?
Well, it's not too bad.
I want you to know I love you.
Well, everybody's loving you, so everybody's doing good.
Granddad, you take care.
Yeah, you bet.
Bye.
Bye.
Please, let me help Larry. Great.
Thank you, Larry.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
All right.
All right. I'll talk to you later. Now, neighbor, if you've been a listener to Down on the Farm since 1996, you know that Granddad Benno and the Lensmans and Seguin Cattle Company were the second livestock market operators that came on. In fact, I was at the Ford House one day, and Granddad called me and said, Larry, I want to be on your program. And folks, that's probably the last time you'll ever get to hear him on my program. I'd like for you to take a moment out of your day and pray for the Winsman family. Pray for Granddad. He's coming up on his 89th birthday, and as I said, today is he and Shirley's 66th wedding anniversary. Granddad Benno, we love you. Neighbor, let's get a handle on meat moves from yesterday. USDA's National Pork Carcass Cutout Value for Wednesday afternoon, $79.11, down 95 cents. USDA's estimate weekly hog slaughter, 1.463 million head through Wednesday. That's 71,000 head more than last week's pace, 74,000 head higher than the same week last year. As we look toward the beef side of the meat equation, wholesale boxes, 136 weaker in the choice, 59 lower in the select. USDA estimates federal slaughter 378,000 head. That's 5K more than last week, 19,000 head more than the same week last year. Looks like we saw Southern Trades 152 to 153 on Wednesday. Neighbor, we had no bids against the FCE's online auction of 986. I believe ask was 155 to 157, bid 152 to 153, so they turned it down. Neighbor, that's it for your meat moves. We're on the line with Ken Jordan, Jordan Cattle Auction. Ken, how's the San Saba sale shaping up?
You bet, Larry. We got a little over 700 head already on the yards this evening. About 150 cows, rest of them good calves, yearlings. We're kind of looking for that 1,000 to 1,100 head. We had some decent range in areas around here, anywhere from a quarter or whatever all the way up to an inch in some areas. So definitely did help all the countryside. So that was all they used. A little cooler today. So look for that 1,000 head or so, or 1,100, Larry.
Good deal. What's the quality so far?
Quality is good. We'll have several cows we'll palpate, and some of them may be able to go back to the country. We'll just get into those in the morning, and we'll see from there.
Tell everybody how to contact you.
You better go 325-372-5159. Also, our website, Larry, we've got a lot of information on it, too, all the time at jordan.cattle.com.
We appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'll talk to you after the sale.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Remember, neighbors, MG Building Materials has 5 locations. MG in San Antonio's at 2651 Southwest Military Drive. MG in Corpus, they're on Padre Island Drive, 7436 Padre Island Drive. MG Building Materials Uvalde, 2301 East Main. The store in beautiful downtown Kerrville on Memorial Drive, 2202 is the street number. And MG Building Materials in Pleasanton, 1734 West Oak Lawn. Now, I know you can't remember them all, so go to mgbuildingmaterials.com for details. We're on the line with Jim Wheeler, Atascosa Livestock, Pleasanton, Texas. We had a sale on Tuesday. How was it?
Market was good there Tuesday. Cow market was a little bit better, killer market. And we were also blessed Monday night and Tuesday with about 4/10 of rain around here, which was really nice.
Well, good. Walk the pins with us.
All right. Ended up with 486 head. 191 were steers, 165 heifers, 108 cows, and 13 bulls. Steer side, 2 to 3 weights, $1.65 to $2.10. Heifers were $1.50 to $1.80. 3 to 4 weight steers, $1.65 to $2.22. Heifers were $1.45 to $1.75. 4 to 5 weight steers, $1.55 to $2.10. Heifers were $1.40 to $1.70. 5 to 6 weight steers, $1.50 to $2.05. Heifers were $1.30 to $1.65. 6 7-weight steers, $1.40 to $1.70. Heifers were $1.15 to $1.50. 7 to 8 weight steers, 5. Heifers were $1.10 to $1.40. 8 to 9 weight steers, $1.30 to $1.35. $1.10 to $1.35. And the heifers were $1 to $1.30 there Tuesday.
How about the cow side of it?
162 yesterday. Best packer cow brought $87. Best bull brought $1. Sold bred cows anywhere from $3.75 to $12.25, and kept a few pairs together. They brought from $1,100 to $1,525.
How are you feeling about next Tuesday's sale?
I imagine we'll have between 400 and 500 again. We do have another little chance of rain on Sunday, I believe, but if it doesn't rain very much, we should end up 400 to 500 next week.
Jim Wheeler, tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
Reach us at 830-569-2516.
All right, I'll call you with that number, Jim. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. I'm Larry Marble from Down on the Farm. We're at the kitchen table, and I've got RD from D&D on the line. And I understand you've got some special for us, right, RD?
Yes, sir. Hot weather's dying down, but we still have some more days left before the cold sets in. So we're putting some of our water troughs that people have been using as swimming pools on sale. Our 8 and 10 foot troughs. Now your customers can get these for a good $800 on the 10 foot by 2 foot deep round water troughs, and 8 foot by 2 foot deep for $450. When they mention this ad. Now, if you don't need it for your swimming pools, your cattle and livestock can always use a good water trough too.
RD, tell everybody how to get a hold of you at D&D.
You can reach me here at D&D at 830-379-7340. My extension is 161.
We're on the line. We're on the line with Klein Spear from Southwest Livestock Exchange, Uvalde. Klein, how did the sheep and goats sell?
Went pretty well, Larry. We had 370 head, a little lighter. That weather kind of kept a few guys from bringing them to town, but overall, pretty steady market, kind of with what we've been seeing all month here since first of the year. Those lambs were a touch higher this week. Those heavy lambs, $1.30 to $2.20. Those light lambs, $2.10 to $3.30. Fat ewes, $60 to $1.25. And those thin pack ewes, $40 to $90. Fat Spanish nanny, $1.10 to $1.70. And those stocker nannies, $1.60 to $2.50. Good cabritos, $2.50 to $3.80. And those lightweights for about $2.50 to $4 on most of them. And them billies yesterday, $1.80 to $2.30. So pretty steady there with what we've been doing.
Good. How's the cattle sale shaping up?
Got about 250 standing on the yard this evening, Larry. We only got about 40 cows here, which is good to see, and got a few guys get canceled out. So I think tomorrow we'll probably have around that 500 head range, and sure be an awful good market if somebody needs to get rid of a few tomorrow.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Klein.
Call us at the office, 830-278-5621, or my cell phone, 830-591-3241.
We appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you, Larry.
Bye-bye. Announcing the 38th annual DeWitt County All-Breed Bull and Female Sale, Saturday, January the 28th. Cuero Livestock Commission Company. Bulls start at 11. Females immediately to follow. Bulls include Angus, Hereford, Brangus, Charolais, Brahma, Polled Hereford, Red Brangus, Cimbra, and Beefmaster. Females include F1 Brayford, Mini Tiger Stripes, Brangus, Brangus Baldy, Cimbra, Brahman, Beefmaster, Hereford, Angus, Charolais, and Crossbreds. For more information, contact Anthony Natardis at 361-275-0816. We are on the line with Chris Carter from Karnes County Livestock Exchange down Kennedy Way. Chris, we always begin by thanking the folks that do business with us each week.
You got it, Larry. We do want to thank all of you for your consignment. Last week we had a great run, just shy of 900 with a total of 894 head of cattle, but the market ended cheaper. And talking with the buyers, the market has bounced back a little bit this week.
Walk the pins with us.
Number 1 steers, 2 to 3 weight, 183 to 245. 3 and 4 is 176 to 245. 4 and 5 weights, 172 to 208. 5 and 6 is 165 to 192. 6 and 7 is 143 to 164, and the 7-8 weight's 119 to 156. On the heifers, 2 to 3 weight, 163 to 205. 3 and 4 weights, 170 to 215. 4 and 5 weights, 163 to 208. 5 and 6 is 154 to 187. 6 and 7 is 133 to 162. And the 7-8 weight's 124 to 140. We only had 8 Packer bulls last week, and high yielding was 92 up to 98 cents on the best bull. Medium, 84 to 89. 107 Packer cows. High yielding was 78 up to 86 on the best cow. Medium, 56 to 62. And the low end 28 to 34. We had a good amount of bred in pairs last week. We had 33 bred cows. The better end brought from 850 up to 910. The planter one 600 to 775. 17 pair. Better end was 1275 to 15 and a quarter, and the planter one's 925 to 1100.
What do you got under the barn this week?
Well, at the present time, we're tagging on 518 head, and we're looking for about 650, maybe 675 come sale time. We've got 24 Packer cows and bulls, 9 bred cows, 4 pair, and the rest are yearlings.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
For any questions, please call Wetland Rouse at 361-542-0810 or myself at 210-286-5345.
We appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Neighbor, let's take a long look at the grains courtesy of John Tuggle and Company, Corpus. Milo through Corpus in January, March plus 90, $13.66. Houston the same. Progresso March plus $1, $13.83. Yellow corn to Corpus in January, March plus 220, $8.94 and 3/4. What we call Progresso the same. Hard red winter wheat to Houston, Jan-Feb delivery, March contract plus 139.73 and 1/4. And Houston beans, Jan-Feb delivery, March less 30, 14.72 and 1/2. Texas cotton, 2,245 bale of East Texas, Oklahoma, 1,913 bale of West Texas. Prices range from $83.28 to $83.59. Across the 4,158 total bales statewide, we saw an average price of $83.43. That's it for Down on the Farm. I'm Larry Marble, and you're my neighbor. Neighbor, thanks for listening to us on one of our 14 affiliate stations or on our website, downonthefarmradio.com.